We have a bird bath in our yard, in the back. We get pigeons, sparrows, and robins. A lot of pigeons. Sometimes we get squirrels. I know they're not birds, but maybe they think they are. I mean, there are flying squirrels, right? I've never seen them before, but they exist, right? I like watching the birds, the real ones. The way they kind of twitch their heads forward, like it's like they're talking to each other. Saying things like, how's your day, and how's the weather, and would you like worms with that order? Sometimes when I'm bored, I make up what they're saying in my head. Like this one pigeon's complaining about his taxes to a sparrow. And the sparrow's like, dude, maybe if you spent more time working and less time looking for handouts in the park. I was supposed to put water in the bird bath once a week. Today's my day. All the birds are out there talking about the weather and their kids, and this one bird saying how his cousin got bought the farm and served up an orange slice last week. The other birds are saying how sorry that is and how sorry they are, and this one bird's not even talking. He's not even in the bath. He's wet like he was in there, but he's not. He's trying to hop up from under the bath, but he can't. There's something wrong with his left wing. He can't flap it like the right one. The poor little guy's going spinning around like he's breakdancing. But he's not. All the birds scatter when I get close, except for the breakdancing bird. It's a bluebird. I've never seen one before, but now I've got one spinning like a merry-go-round in my backyard. He's spinning around in a circle, but the poor little guy can't go anywhere. He goes nuts when I pick him up in my hands, so I hold him tightly so he won't scratch me. I keep my finger and thumb around his beaks to keep him from biting. Don't worry, little guy. I've got you. And I hold him. The phone rings in the house. I'm the only one home, but I don't go and answer it. I mean, I've got this beautiful living thing in my hands, and that's more important than... The longer I hold him, the less he fights. He knows he's safe. I'm like the Dr. Dolittle in my backyard. And then I start to squeeze. Tighter. Around his neck. Around its neck. Tighter and tighter. I know he can't breathe, but I don't stop. I keep going until it feels good. It feels good because for once in my life, I'm not the bird.
I have headaches. I have terrible headaches. Everyone knows I was in a little car accident a year ago. And no one ever questions why I have a big bottle of aspirin in my backpack. And no one ever shakes the bottle. No one's ever wondered why they can't hear any pills. How come I can't hear any pills? How come it sounds like liquid in there? How can that be? I had a cough syrup bottle for a while, but I thought, that's too easy. This past year has been the most fascinating experiment. I should have documented the whole thing for posterity. How far can an invisible good girl go before anyone pays attention? I mean, what the hell do I have to do to get noticed in this town? The funny thing is, no one notices. No one cares. They think they see a good girl, and that's what they believe. They think they see a bad girl, and that's what they believe. Good old hell-raising, car-smashing, money-stealing, amount to nothing, takes her little sister on a joyride so she almost killed her. Bad girl, Beeb. And I'm supposed to be the one coming in from the sunset to save everyone. Life jackets for everyone. Then I won't be able to handle a pull from that bottle. Give me the bottle, Beeb. What are you afraid of? You're right, aren't you? Who's the bottle baby now? Huh, BB. Who wears the crown? Who's the person that drinks her liquor straight from the bottle? No mix, no nothing. It's smooth like butter. You think you're the only one who stole drinks at Mom's? You think you're the only one who asked Roger Thompson to buy you bottles? God, you think you're the only person in this house, this world, this life? Beeb, don't cry. You're not supposed to cry. How am I supposed to feel good about being bad if you cry?
I think I have to break up with Brittany. We don't have anything in common. Sometimes I can't even hear what she's saying. It all runs together. Blah, 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 like wet gravy and cranberry sauce. I know gravy is not only wet, not only dry gravy, but if the consistency is overly runny, because Jimmy likes runny gravy, you don't make a big enough well in your mashed potatoes, runs all over your plate, right into the cranberries. Looks like a crime scene. I don't like eating a crime. She stopped talking. When did she stop? What did she say? Did she ask me a question? I have to say something, otherwise it'll look like I haven't been listening, even though I haven't been listening. How long's it been? Are we just staring at each other? I have to say something. Anything. Yes, I am. Celine Dion, here we come. Wait! I promise I won't snot on my arm this afternoon. I have a hanky on me. I thought about bringing a box of Kleenex, but I'd probably make you laugh, right? I was telling your mom about it, about how I'm always bothering you to a Kleenex, and one day you got so fed up you just said, "Snot on your arm, Greg, just snot on your arm. Snot, and I bet you'll never bother me about a box of Kleenex again." I haven't been by here since. I have to go to the community center twice a week, and I won't take the Parkway. I know it's stupid. Your mom puts a cross at the corner. There's already a ton of flowers there. I bought daisies, no roses, right? I think she blames me. She doesn't want to. I know. I just know that if you weren't coming over to my house, then you wouldn't have been at that stoplight, and God, I see you lying on the pavement, and I blame you too. I was waiting for you, and I thought you had forgot, because you're always bugging me about my memory. I think about calling you all the time. Something funny will happen, and I think I have to call Meg. And I remember I can't. I think I see you all the time when I turn around and see someone at school, and I'm positive it's you. Why'd it have to be you? Why'd you have to be at that stoplight, and why do you have to get in this car and take you away just like that? Like a breath. I miss you so much.
I didn't kill her. She killed herself. It's her own fault. That's the truth. I'm good, a nice person. They keep calling the house, surrounding the house, flash it like lightning over and over. Get your side. Tell us your side. Tell us your side, killer. Shark feeding frenzy, the noise, the anger snapping, people foaming at the mouth over me. They're not supposed to be mad at me over this. That's the truth. She should have had tougher skin. I do. My parents taught me to be tough. You think they're babying me over this? To get what you want, you can't be a baby. Stand up. I have 4 brothers. You want the turkey leg at Thanksgiving? You better roll up your sleeves and fight. If you have to bleed a little, so be it. If you have to be a little mean, so be it. A little mean is all it was. A little mean never hurt anyone, right? She should have stood up for herself. I do every day. My brother Jimmy calls me fat. Hey, fatso, pass the ketchup. Hey, fatso, what do you want for breakfast? I take it, and I don't crumble. She shouldn't have crumbled like that if she knew what we were saying wasn't true. If she knew what we were saying wasn't true, why did she? I'm not wrong. I'm not fat. My brother does it to me all the time. If she knew it wasn't true, why did she? It was her own fault. She's the one who died.
I'm so sick of my sister getting everything she wants. All she has to do is start crying, and Dad caves in like a bad mudslide. You know what she got on her 16th birthday? She got a brand new red convertible Corvette. Now, who gets one of those for a 16-year-old? My parents, obviously. And here's the real kicker. You know what I got on my 16th birthday? I got a 10-year-old beat-up pickup truck with as many cigarette burns and upholstery as rust spots in the paint. The exhaust comes out as thick gray smoke, and half the time I hit the brakes, the car just dies. It's a real winner, I tell you. And you know what happened when I asked my dad where my Corvette was? He said, we could never insure one of those for you. Boys are so much harder to insure. So she gets a sports car, and I get a piece of junk. That's the way it's been all my life. Daddy's little angel gets absolutely everything she wants. She doesn't even have to lift a finger around here. I have to mow the lawn. I have to take out the garbage. I even have to clean the dishes. And all she does is lay around on her phone like a princess talking with her friends. And my parents wonder why we don't get along. I don't want much. I just want a little equality. Isn't there like an amendment or something to protect me? And I'm so sick of her getting off scot-free. What did I ever do to be treated this way? Is it because I'm a boy? That's it. I wish that we lived in China. You know, they've got the right idea. Didn't they like kill all the girls or something? And baby boys are revered. That's the way it should be. That'd be a real change around here, I'll tell you that. I'd love to see her doing all the chores while I drive around in my red convertible Corvette with my hair blowing in the wind. She wouldn't feel so puffed up now driving in a 10-year-old beat-up pickup truck, now would she?
Alright, Hernan. Listen up and listen good. We're going for a drive. You're not going to give me any grief. You're going to start properly, you're not going to stall, and you're not going to make those chicken chapping noises like last time. I know you're doing it just to spite me, because when I took you to the mechanic says there's nothing wrong. So there's no point in making those chicken chapping noises, is there? I'm on to you, Hernan. I know a little game you're trying to play, but who's in charge here? Is it Jillian or Hernan? Jillian or Hernan? Jillian Hernan. I could put you in a no-park zone, let you get towed, but I'd never collect you. You wouldn't like that, huh? I could drive you to the wrong side of town, leave you all alone with the windows down and the keys to the ignition. That wouldn't be so nice, would it? Would it? So you better just behave yourself from now on. No more knock-knock chapping noises, no more chugga-chugga saluting, and no more snacka-snacka humpa-humpa when we're going up the hills. No more flashing the oil light when the oil's full and fine. I hate that. And absolutely no more spitting gas on me when I'm filling the tank. Oh, I hear you snickering, Hernan. When I'm standing there covered in gas, it won't be so funny. Not funny. Repeat after me, please. I will not spit gas on Jillian when she's filling the tank. Don't mumble. Thank you. I'm glad we had this little chat. I hope we can continue working our relationship and put this little difficulty behind us. Alright then, let's drive.
So, cafeteria. Great cafeteria. Come here often? Of course you do. We all do. Every day. Gotta eat. Eat is important. Don't eat, you die. That's unpleasant. Of course we're not going to die. Well, we are going to die. Someday. We can't help that. But we can't eat, and we can prevent that kind of death, the starvation kind of death. I should stop talking about death. It's morbid. I should stop. I'll stop. So, you shower? Oh my god. I didn't just say that. Of course you do. You smell very nice. It just meant this isn't going the way I imagined. Actually, it's going exactly the way I imagined. You're not saying anything because you're disgusted. You're absolutely disgusted, aren't you? I don't blame you. I don't blame you. Wait, don't leave. Please, give me another chance. I can be normal. I can avoid all abnormal conversations surrounding death and showering when you're dead. That was a joke. I don't think the dead think about body wash. Sorry. I just want to ask you to the movies. That's wrong. That's what all of this has been leading up to. So, would you like to go to the movies with me?
Where's Tamara? Where's Tammy? What's the matter with Tammy? Could it be that she's lying on the floor in a pit of despair? Oh no, not our Tammy. She'd never lie on the floor in a pit of despair just because she waited all day and all night for a boy to call and he never did. Oh no, inside voice. No need to shout. What's that? Is that my phone? I do believe that is my phone, but who could it be? Oh no, it couldn't be Dylan. That would be a treat. Make a girl go absolutely bonkers crazy and then call? That would be precious. Hello? Looney Bin Incorporated? Yes, Tammy? Hold on, I'll get her. Hello? Yes, this is she. Dylan? Why, it's Dylan Blinkers Wallace I've got on the phone. Nope, nothing wrong with me. I feel like fresh bread. I feel like fresh bread rising in a pan. That's what I feel like, Dylan Blinkers Wallace. I feel like a big old loaf of fresh bread. Is there something you wanted? Is there a reason for this ever so timely call? A date? You want a date? 7? The movies? Oh, I love the movies. Well, let me tell you something, Dylan Blinkers Wallace. Let me lay it on the line for you. Let me give it to you straight. I would just like to say, yes, I would love to go to the movies with you. I'd love to go out next weekend at 7 for a movie. Just one thing, don't be late. I'm a girl who doesn't like to be kept waiting. Okay, is that good?
If there's one thing I can't stand in theater, it's going up on stage in the middle of the evening to open up a sugar cone. But it's better than waiting tables. Hi, I'm Charlie, your waiter for the evening. Waiting tables is a toy job. You probably don't know what a toy job is, so I'll explain. It's a job that you don't really care about, but you do to make a living. But maybe you already knew that. If a dentist or an insurance salesman asks you, where are you working nowadays, and you say you're working on this little French place on 56th Street, they think you're a failure. But if you say an actor, they understand. I see Parler de Francais is the place where I work. It's this little place where the French is reasonable and the food's good. The prices are also pretty cheap, until you start adding on extras like coffee and extra sugar, then the price soars. I'm finished.